Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a Farfetch haul and I do have a little HERMES unboxing at the end. This video is actually themed for Valentine's Day. So the Farfetch items are little gifts to myself for Valentine's Day, and then I have the HERMES bag, which is a Valentine's gift from my hubby and kids. So before I dive into today's video, if you are new to my channel and you love handbags and you love luxury, you love fashion, if you just like to see pretty things unboxed on YouTube and you aren't subscribed, then I would love if you would hit that subscribe button below and also the bell so you can be notified when I upload new videos. I upload generally every weekend, and then I might put up a midweek upload as well sometimes. So the first portion of this video is sponsored by Farfetch. So I have done a few videos with Farfetch already because they are my favorite one-stop shop for luxury goods. They are a global luxury platform that offers over 3,000 designers. That's including high-end luxury, contemporary designers, designers that specialize, in only footwear, the designers that specialize in only ready-to-wear, designers that specialize in just handbags, and then designers that specialize in everything. Like, there is absolutely everything that you could need on the Farfetch website. They've also got beauty products as well. So if you want to put together a whole outfit, you pretty much could do that on Farfetch. Yeah, you absolutely could. You can get your clothing, your shoes, your jewelry, your accessories, your handbags, any belt that you might need, and then your beauty products as well. So it literally is now a one-stop shop for all your products. So I picked up a few items from Farfetch and the pricing on this is actually pretty good. Like, considering what I got, I'm pretty pleased with it. And yeah, actually we may as well start off with the lowest price item of all. Firstly and foremost, I do actually as well have a coupon code. So all the items that I am showing you here, you can actually use the coupon code towards these brands and many other brands on the Farfetch website. Like I said, there is over 3,000 brands on the website. So you're definitely going to be able to put use to that coupon code, no doubt about it. But the first item that I'm going to show you, I've already taken it out of the box, but I wanted to show you the packaging on it because I just thought, it was really nice that they gave it that extra touch, a little bit of a ribbon, tissue paper. I mean, it's a cheap item actually. Like, this item, even though it's a designer item, it was really low cost, and I just appreciated that it did come in like, a little bit of a nicer sort of packaging. So I'll open this up, even though I already have the item over there. I just want to show you the actual retail box that it came in. Okay, so this was the actual retail packaging. So it's under the Versace underwear selection, but this was actually in the women's section, but then it's also in the men's section as well. So this is actually a unisex item. So the unisex item is in fact t-shirts. So these are both Versace t-shirts. I took this in the size 5. So there is quite a few sizes. The 5 was equivalent to about a large, if I'm not mistaken. But with t-shirts, I actually like them to be, not suffocating me. I like them to be slightly loose, and that's how I feel like these fit, but they're not oversized. So these are actually ridiculously cheap for Versace. They do have the logo, so I'm going to show you first the details before I tell you the price, and you're going to be like, what? So there's the Versace logo there. It's pretty simple. Like, the printing of it is fairly simple. Like, it's not in any kind of metallic or anything like that, but the printing is good. And then that's it on the navy one as well. So that's looks a bit more yellow on that. Fabric is actually really good on this. It's super stretchy as well. And I feel like, given that the fabric is, on the thicker side, but not really thick. So these t-shirts actually came in a pack in that box, and they were only $200. That was it. $200 for 2 t-shirts. The quality is great. So no complaints there. Like, you could spend $50 on a no brand t-shirt and the quality can be crap. Versace t-shirts will be linked down below. Really, really good buy. I was amazed by, the quality of them as well for the price point, especially because it's Versace too. Like, Versace isn't like, it's not like a contemporary designer. I would put them up there with actual like luxury designers. So the next one is from Jimmy Choo. I've already tried these on. Everything I've already tried it on, because that way I could give you guys an honest opinion about it. That's how I could tell you about the fit of the t-shirts, quite obviously. So these come with one dust bag. It's a decent size sort of dust bag. These are actually packaged really well as well. Like, the amount of effort that they've gone to like packaging this. I've actually left out some of the tissue paper just so I could show you like a bit of the branding on it. But when I received it, I was like, wow, they've like packaged it really good to make sure it travels safely and doesn't get squashed or anything. Okay, so they are an all white sneaker. They are leather. They have beautiful gold accents to it. So they've got Jimmy Choo just here on both sides on the lace, and then at the back They've also got, so this is like a metallic leather with gold sort of stud, Jimmy Choo. And then, actually before I get to the cool part, they've also got Jimmy Choo just on the tongue here too. And then underneath, I thought this was really, really cool. It says Jimmy Choo. The design on this is super duper cool, and I thought the price point was actually pretty reasonable. Farfetch is always giving you the best price possible, and that's the other thing, is that I would much prefer to buy from the Farfetch website than actually buy from any of these boutiques in Australia. So I wouldn't go to the, like, to me, I don't see any point going to the Jimmy Choo boutique in Australia or the Versace boutique in Australia, because the price point of Farfetch is actually less. I have experienced, like, 9 times out of 10, the price is always less on the Farfetch website. That's because a lot of their products are also coming from Europe, where the price point is a little bit less. So for me, I find Farfetch to actually be a saving on buying designer items, luxury items. I thought that was worth to mention, that I've literally experienced shopping in Australia from these designers individually, and then looking in the Farfetch website on my phone and then realizing, oh, well, it's actually cheaper on Farfetch, so I'll just buy it from Farfetch. And then I walk out the store. Most of the time I don't really even bother going into those stores now, because I know already that the price is actually cheaper on the Farfetch website. There was one other thing that I forgot to tell you with these Jimmy Choo shoes. So when I tried them on, they are pretty stiff, okay? So these are the kind of sneakers that they're gonna hold their shape for sure. Like, they feel like they're gonna be the kind of shoes that just always look great as long as you keep them clean, right? But I mean, in terms of like their structure and that kind of thing, they're always gonna look great. That's the kind of feel that I got from them, because they just feel like a really good firm leather. But the downside with that is that these seem like the kind of shoes that you're probably gonna have to break in a little bit. I just got that feeling from the get-go. I could just kind of tell like how sort of like they were sort of like stiff and structured, that they were gonna be the kind of shoes that you have to break in. True to size though as well, but if you like extra room in your sneakers, then I would suggest go up half a size. But they look really good. Like, they are beautiful, crisp white. The detailing is amazing on this. These little studs at the back actually say JC on them. So like, there's just all these little intricate details to these sneakers, and I'm very impressed with them. And then the last item that I picked up from Farfetch is actually from Aspinall of London. And this is the first time I have ever bought anything. I am really, really impressed with the quality. I was, yeah, that's what I can say. I was really, really impressed by it. To be completely honest, I think I have chosen the wrong size, but this might be a great bag for someone else. So I am going to show it to you guys anyway, and I'm going to give you a quick little, you know, what fits inside. So I picked out the Aspinall of London trunk clutch bag. It does come with a strap, so it's not literally like a clutch. You can actually use it with a strap. Let me show you how it opens up. It's got a cute little mechanism here that just pops open like that, and then the trunk latch opens as so. Inside is the strap. This strap is perfect for crossbody in my opinion, unless, you know, you're really tall, then you could definitely use this on the shoulder as well. But I found that on the shoulder it's a little bit too long for how I would kind of like to wear my bags, but I'm a shorty after all. Okay, so you close that back up. Let me show you that detail up close now that I've shown you the strap. I'll show you what fits anyway as well, so I can show you the inside of the bag. But it says Aspinall of London just on the top there. Detail is so nice. And then it's got A just here on the little clips. And then obviously, as you can see, it's got gold detailing and all the edging all the way around on the other side as well. And then on the bottom, it's got feet as well. So it's got feet. Small little bag has got feet. And then on the front, it also says Aspinall of London, England, just down here. So this is a faux croc embossed. It is a leather, but you know, it's faux croc embossed. I love the color. I love this detailing here on the handle too. Like, it's completely fixed, so this handle doesn't wiggle around, but just the amount of effort that they've put into it, like all these little intricate sort of details are just wow. And the price point on this was under $1,000 Australian. So like you're getting such a high quality kind of bag, and this is obviously like a going out bag, but it gives you that petite mal kind of vibe. Like seriously, I actually think this is literally like the same size as like a petite mal, and that is thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. Like I think it's like $7,000 to $10,000 an hour or something like that. Whereas this, like a fraction of the price, high quality, something that you can use for going out, you know, for evenings, dinner, that kind of thing. Wedding as well. My friend's watching, wedding bag. Maybe not in this color though, maybe something else. But there are some other colors as well. There is another size. So there is a slightly bigger size than this. This is quite small, and I'd actually say that this fits less than the Mini Kelly. So yeah, I think that this is something to consider if you're looking for a really elegant kind of evening bag. Because I mean, even though it's not, it's not brand obvious, you'd have to know Aspinall of London, that they make these beautiful kind of trunk clutches, to know that it could be Aspinall of London. But it really looks like it's a well-made bag. Got my card holder and my phone. I know that my keys aren't going to fit inside a key pouch. I'd have to put them in loosely, but I'm just not going to do that because I just don't want to scratch the inside or anything like that, considering that I'm going to see if they have a bigger size anyway on the website. We are pleased to guarantee all of our products against any fault of workmanship for up to 1 year. We will make any necessary repairs at our cost, providing your product has been used only in accordance with our suggested guidelines. We wish you years of enjoyment using our products and look forward to serving you in the future. And then it's just got like some general care sort of stuff on there. But yeah, that's cool. I mean, like, price point on this for a really well made looking bag. Got a little like zip thing there, but this is kind of useless. Like, what are you going to use this for? It's absolutely tiny, this zip compartment. Does it even work as an actual zip compartment? Well, it's a bit stiff. Okay, so yeah, like that's got, I think there's like some kind of date code in there or something like that. But yeah, to me, that's kind of a useless pocket. I don't even think that'll fit your cards. But that's that. And then it's got this other side here, which is kind of like an elasticy kind of thing. I know I have a pop socket at the back, but that's not really going to make any difference. You could literally only put like keys in there and that lip gloss and maybe like a couple tissues, and that's it. Even if I didn't have that pop socket on the back, I just know it doesn't really make much of a difference. It's just a small, very small sort of clutch, because if you fill it up too much, it won't close. Like even that, it still requires forcing to close it, because like even with that little, like that pop socket that sticks out, it's still, yeah, it's still like almost full. But yeah, that's what I mean. Like it is a tiny little bag, but yeah, great for going out, I think, and someone who, you know, likes to go minimal with what they carry anyway. You can use the coupon code as well for Aspinall of London. So I'm going to leave the Farfetch coupon code on the screen here again. And then I'm going to also have the details down in the description bar down below. So open up the description bar, the full details will be there for that code. And then all the links to the items that I mentioned will be down there as well. So was any of the items that I picked out something that you would consider? Did you like any of them? Were you pretty impressed by how this clutch looks? Because I certainly am. Let me know down in the comments down below, because I definitely want to know your thoughts on my choices. Let's move on to the next portion of the video, which is my Valentine's Day Hermes bag. So I mean, I did say that I would kind of sometimes do unboxings for Hermes bags if it was for like a special occasion, and I think that Valentine's Day does grant a special occasion, right? This bag I actually did find myself, and then my hubby got it for me, because I mean, you gotta admit, I'm a pretty good bag hunter, right? So yeah, this was something that I selected for him to get for me. And it is pre-loved. Might be able to guess, you might not. It's something that I already have in my collection, and I wanted and needed another one because I love it. Feel free to place your guesses for what it is. What did I pick out another one of? All right. So for Valentine's Day 2023, I got another mini Lindy. I thought that this was the bag that was, and I said this before, I just thought that this was going to be an overhyped bag, but it is such a cool bag. Like, It is so cool. I could just have a whole collection of mini lindies. Now, I'm gonna list down below, and I've done this before in my other videos when I've got bags from Japan or when I remember to do so. I'm gonna list down below all of the Japanese sellers that I recommend to keep an eye on. Now, these are all Japanese sellers that are from, like, that list on eBay, because I know that that's probably like the easiest platform for everyone to kind of shop on. I tend to shop on Rakuten Ichiba, but that's a Japanese marketplace where it's all in Japanese. If it's easier for you guys, you can just, you know, follow those sellers that are going to be linked in the description bar. They are all very reputable Japanese sellers. Sometimes with eBay you do get coupon codes as well, so that can be pretty helpful. Save those sellers, watch their stock, have a look if there's anything now that you're after. Like, they got other, you know, great bags as well, not just Hermes. But when it comes to like Japan, I feel like the pre-loved market is very competitive because they just have like kind of like an oversaturation of luxury. So yeah, mini lindy, another one. I'll give you a quick run through of the bag and why I love it. So the biggest thing that's a massive pro for me is this comfortable crossbody strap. It's not removable, but it's really like just comfortable. You know, it's super duper comfortable because it's thick. This is in Tourillion Clemence leather, but they do also do the mini lindies in Swift as well. Now this mechanism here, this latch thing, I don't really use it like that. I pretty much just do this to the bag. That's it. I just leave it like that, and I leave those toggles hanging down, and I just push it over like this. Sometimes I twist the lock like that, sometimes I don't. It just depends if I'm in a hurry, or, you know, if I'm, you know, about to go get my daughter from school and I've got my son in my hand, then I usually just close it over and that's it. It fits so much for a small little bag. Oh, it's still got the stickers on inside here. Should take those off, because the other thing is that I've noticed that like my hardware has been suffering in Queensland with all this humidity sort of thing. So it's, yeah, I have to be extra careful. Even if anything, actually, you might have already seen this bag sitting on the shelf because it did arrive well before Valentine's Day, but I couldn't leave it in the box. There was no way it was going to die inside the box, okay? But anyways, back to the capacity. Capacity is huge. It fits so much. Yeah, you can fit a lot in here. Like I said, if you are following those Japanese sellers, you could potentially pick this up for the retail price. You could pick this up for a little bit over the retail price, but not much. And the thing is that I have heard that people that want to get a mini lindy from the store, you can't just like walk in and ask for one, or you can't just say like buy a Twilly and a Calvi and expect that you'll get a call for a mini lindy. Like, it is very rare that that will happen. I've been told in Australia that this is, you know, from the store here, that they said that the mini lindy is treated like a Constance bag. So that means that, yeah, you do have to have some kind of, you know, sales history in order to be able to get one. And you know how Hermes works, right? You know, so yeah, I think that the mini lindy, in contrast to potentially the hoops that you have to jump through to try and get one in store, and then the fact that if you want to try and get it online, when it pops up online, you've got all these bots going for it. So I think in contrast to all that hassle, I think buying the mini lindy pre-loved is actually quite fair. So I'm going to link down below as well some pre-loved mini lindies from Fashionphile as well. So if you're in the US, that might be better for you. So I'll link them down below in the description bar. But yeah, otherwise, you know, if you're elsewhere, if you're in Australia or whatnot, you might actually find that buying from the Japanese sellers are a bit better for us. So yeah, that is it. That is everything. Don't forget to check the description bar for all those Farfetch items and also that Farfetch coupon code. Have a happy Valentine's Day, guys. You know, you don't have to be with someone in order to celebrate Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is really all about just love in general, you know, loving yourself, appreciating yourself, knowing what you got to bring to the table, knowing what you got to offer this world. Okay, but I'm going to end this video here before I go too much on a tangent, trying to enlighten you on your spiritual path or whatever. But yeah, you guys have a great day or night, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.